All right, at this time, we've come to the portion of the meeting for public commentary. I ask anybody who wants to make comment to come up to the microphone. Please state your name and address. Keep your comments to 5 minutes or under.
I'm Kathy Wilson, 20 Beechwood Drive. I was not planning to comment during this portion of the meeting, but I have to say that, in my opinion, asking an elected official to explain the reasoning for their vote is a very appropriate question for a citizen to ask. And what is not appropriate, in my opinion, is for that question to be greeted with antagonism. So I don't appreciate that. And if Mr. Sisler has explained the reasoning for his votes before, the only one that I can think of, I prefer not to go into right now. I did not want to open that can of worms. So I will definitely take Mr. Sisler up on the offer to speak offline. I would very much like to do that. My request is honest and respectful. I want to understand why Mr. Sisler voted no on the pool ordinance. And I would like to have a two-way conversation with him, and I think that's a very reasonable request. And I don't appreciate being treated with rudeness and disrespect.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, sure.
Jim O'Reilly, 50 Independence Way. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we had I printed out a preliminary or a draft agenda, which is obviously not the final agenda. So what I'm missing is that I have 75 through 16 to 82 through 16. Evidently, you mentioned 86, 16, 87, 16.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear any mention of 83, 84, 85. Do they exist? Could you just briefly run down what 83 through 87 are?
It's on the agenda.
It's on the agenda, Mr. O'Reilly.
83,
Where is the agenda?
84, and 85 are on there.
Oh, I should have.
Here's the draft agenda.
The draft, I know the
You
draft.
may have accessed online a
You
draft.
have the draft agenda.
Yeah, I printed it out just before the meeting. It was as late as I could. Is there an agenda available?
Online.
Yes.
Online, that's where I got this just before the meeting.
No, I will. I will yours.
It's online now?
No,
It will be
until tomorrow
tomorrow
morning.
I mean, we can do it.
No, I have a clean copy.
No.
Here you go, you can have mine, how's that? Am I
You'll need
being
it.
nice or what?
Right, yes.
Of course.
But you'll need it, right?
No, not really, I've memorized it.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot.
You can have that one.
So, let's see, they are, okay, 83, authorizing return of monies remaining in tax escrow account. 84, authorizing award of contract to BCI Burke Company LLC, Van Dyne, 660 Van Dyne Road, with more through state contract number such and such for play structures for Collinsville Field. Oh, I see you're addressing something at Collinsville Playground. And 8516, authorizing award of contract to Pierce Manufacturing, et cetera, for a free rescue apparatus for total amount.
Free.
So,
Fire rescue.
Yeah, right. I can't wait to get a free one.
Fire apparatus.
that leaves
Fire app.
I mean,
86 and 87.
right. They were just added on, we haven't had that on that. But tomorrow morning I'll have it added on.
What are they about, Jeff, briefly?
We just talked about them. But
One authorizes the acquisition of an easement for sewer purposes.
Yeah.
That's 86. And 87, as I obviously didn't clearly explain before, authorizes the township to make an application for a disability pension on behalf of one of the DPW fellows who had an injury.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the copy. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Anyone else from the public care to make comment or query?
This is quite a journey.
Pamela Sheldon, 14 Hilltop Circle. Quick question. I was just wondering,
Could you bring the
Well-
microphone closer to your pen, please?
better?
A little.
Will it be only draft agendas that will be available now to the public before the meetings? Or will we have the regular agendas here?
So there are oftentimes that agendas, because they're so fluent, that we make additions and changes right up to an hour or two before the meeting. So it's going to be a draft agenda prior to the meeting, and they are subject to change.
But okay. So this agenda was out of,
A day or two ago, yeah, and changes are made, and like I said, we made changes right up through the last hour when we were in closed session.
but when that is not the, when you haven't done that, will we have an agenda here for the public?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately, I forgot them. I've been a stressful week, so I forgot them. I know, assuming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ma'am. I would make a motion that we close the public portion, Mr. Mayor.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.